قید ہو کر شام کے زنداں میں جب آئی، وہ بچی اس اندھیرے گھر کی تاریکی سے گھبرائی، زمین تو فرش تھی، سایہ پگن تھا چرخ مینائی، مقدر نے مصیبت کی یہ پہلی رات دکھلائی، پھوپھی کے پاس رہتی تھی، ناما کے پاس سوتی تھی، ہائے پھوپھی کے پاس رہتی تھی، ناما کے پاس سوتی تھی، ہائے برہنہ سر کھڑی زنداں کے دروازے پہ روتی تھی، ادھر سے جو گزرتا تھا اسے کہتی تھی سنتا جا، میں بے کس قید میں بیٹھی ہوں، ایک پیغام ہے میرا، اگر بابا ملے تجھ کو تو کہنا، قسم کھا کھا سکینہ پر مصیبت ہے، خبر لو اے شہ والا، اگر تجھ سے کہیں خیمے میں سوتا چھوڑ آیا ہوں، تو کہنا در زنداں پہ روتا چھوڑ آیا ہوں، سکینہ صلوات پڑھو، آئیے آئیے،
محمد علی محمد بلندر صلوات،
اللہم صلی علی محمد و آل محمد،
اور چھٹا چوتھا اور چھٹا مرسی آپ جا دیں سلیم، بانو پچھلے پہر اصغر کے لیے روتی ہے، ایک وہ جاگتی ہے خلق خدا سوتی ہے، سر کو بھی پیٹتی ہے، جان کو بھی کھوتی ہے، یہ عجب غم ہے کہ تسکین نہیں ہوتی ہے، یہ عجب غم ہے کہ تسکین
نہیں ہوتی ہے،
پیٹتے پیٹتے بے ہوش جو ہو جاتی ہے، علی اصغر کی صدا، علی اصغر
کی صدا آتی ہے،
کبھی کونے میں وہ منہ ڈھانپ کے چلاتی ہے، اور کبھی صحن میں گھبرا کے نکل آتی ہے، کوک پکڑے ہوئے ہر ایک طرف جاتی ہے،
ڈھونڈتی ہے مگر اصغر کو نہیں پاتی ہے، ڈھونڈتی ہے مگر اصغر کو نہیں پاتی ہے،
تن کو لرزش جدا اور ہے منہ درد جدا، دل تڑپتا ہے جدا، سینے میں ہے درد جدا، دل تڑپتا ہے جدا، سینے میں ہے درد جدا، کبھی کہتی ہے کہ گھر میں میرے اندھیارا ہے، علی اصغر کی جدائی نے مجھے مارا ہے، ہائے میں گھر میں ہوں جنگل میں میرا پیارا ہے،
مہربانی جو کرے موت تو چھٹکارا ہے، مہربانی جو کرے موت تو چھٹکارا ہے،
کب تلک راتوں کو ہم نالہ و فریاد کریں، یا الہی علی
مجھے اب یاد کرے، یا الہی اصغر مجھے اب یاد کرے،
گود پہلا کہ کبھی کہتی ہے دل بر آ جا، روح بے چین آ جا، علی اصغر آ جا، دل تڑپتا ہے میرا گود کے اندر آ جا،
فاطمہ کے لیے آ جا، پے حیدر آ جا، فاطمہ کے لیے آ جا، پے حیدر آ جا،
بون پانی کے لیے ہائے تیری جان گئی، آم صدقے گئی واری گئی بان گئی، آم صدقے گئی واری
گئی قربان گئی،
آ کے سینے سے میرے سینہ لگا دو بیٹا، آگ بھڑکی ہے کلیجے میں بجھا دو بیٹا، خشک منہ اپنا میرے منہ سے ملا دو بیٹا، ایک نظر
چاند سی تصویر دکھا دو بیٹا، ایک نظر چاند سی تصویر دکھا دو بیٹا،
جاؤ پھر خلد میں ماں تم کو نہ بہلائے گی، ایک دم سے نہ زیادہ
تمہیں ٹھہرائے گی، ایک دم سے نہ زیادہ تمہیں ٹھہرائے گی،
لوریاں ہم تمہیں اے لال دیا کرتے تھے، آپ لیٹے ہوئے جھولے میں ہنسا کرتے تھے، گھٹنیوں گھٹنیوں گراب چلا کرتے تھے،
کرتا پکڑے ہوئے ہم ساتھ رہا کرتے تھے، کرتا پکڑے ہوئے ہم ساتھ رہا کرتے تھے،
ہائے ماں باپ نے قسمت نے چھڑایا تم کو، تو نے جنگل میں میری جان سلایا تم کو، تو نے جنگل میں میری جان سلایا تم کو، خلق سب سوتی ہے راتوں کو گھروں میں اپنے، ہم اگر لیٹے ہیں کروٹ تو ختم لو ہم سے، نیند آتی میرے پہلو میں اگر تم ہوتے،
تم تو اے لخت جگر مرکز کے،
تم تو اے لخت جگر گود میں
مرکز کے،
یاد اس پالنے والی کی بھلائی تم نے، پائتی باپ کی اے لال بسائی تم نے، پائتی لال کی اے باپ بسائی تم نے، ہائے اصغر نہ تیرا دین ہوا ماں سے ادا، بوجھ کوئی میری گردن سے نہ اترا تیرا، نہ تیری سالگرہ کی نہ تیرا دودھ بڑھا،
نہ لہر تجھ کو کوئی اور نہ کفن تجھ کو ملا، نہ لہر تجھ کو کوئی اور نہ کفن تجھ کو ملا۔
تو مارا گیا چھاتی پہ لٹاؤں کس کو، چھوٹے چھوٹے یہ چلوں کے میں پہناؤں کس کو، چھوٹے چھوٹے یہ کہ میں پہناؤں۔ بین کرتی تھی یہ سر پیٹ کے بانو دکھیا، آگے اس طرح سے رافی پرغم نے لکھا، آئی ایک سمت سے وہاں پیٹ نے رونے کی صدا، ہر طرف بانو بے کس نے بے حسرت ریکا، رو کے کہنے لگی معلوم نہیں ہوتا ہے کوئی بیٹھا ہوا ہمراہ میرے روتا ہے،
کوئی بیٹھا ہوا ہمراہ میرے روتا ہے۔
کون ہے میری طرح دکھ میں پھنسا اے داور، کون بے کس ہے میری طرح سے روتا کر۔ یہ وہ کہتی تھی کہ یہ آئی صدا اس جا پر، اے بہو خلد سے آئی ہے یہاں پیغمبر، اے بہو خلد سے آیا
ہے یہاں پیغمبر۔
تیرے رونے نے اذیت مجھے پہنچائی ہے، خبر سے آہ تیری مجھ کو اٹھا
لائی ہے،
خبر سے آہ تیری مجھ کو اٹھا
لائی ہے۔
غش ہوئی سن کے محمد کا سخن وہ دکھیا، غش میں کیا دیکھتی ہیں آئیں جناب زہرا، تن میں کالی کفنی بال کھلے سر ننگا، خاک گیسو پہ پڑی اور لہو منہ پہ لگا، لب پہ فریاد ہے دریائے علم جوش میں ہے، لاش ایک ننھی سی بی بی کی
آغوش میں ہے، لاش ایک ننھی سی اس بی بی کی آغوش میں ہے۔
پیٹ کر سر کو یہ کہتی ہے بطولِ عذرا، لے بہو دیکھ لے تو اپنے پسر کا لاشا، ہے میری گود کے اندر تیرا بھولا بھالا، خلد سے تیرے دکھانے کو آئی زہرا، کوئی اس طرح بھلا راتوں کو چلاتا ہے، سن کے اصغر تیرے رونے کو تڑپ
جاتا ہے، سن کے اصغر تیرے رونے کو تڑپ جاتا ہے۔
غش میں بانوں نے جو یہ فاطمہ زہرا سے سنا، ہاتھ پھیلا دیے اور گود میں اصغر کو لیا، منہ سے بوس کے ملا اور لبوں کو چوما،
خوب لپٹا کے گلے جاتے
رو رو کے کہا، خوب لپٹا کے گلے سے رو رو تھی جدائی نے تیری آگ لگائی بیٹا، تم نے وہ آگ میرے دل کی بجھائی بیٹا، تم نے وہ آگ میرے دل کی بجھائی بیٹا۔
خوشنودی امام زمانہ بلند تر صلوات۔
ایک بار اور صلوات بھیجیں آپ حضرت میں۔ آپ بابا کہاں ہیں بتا دیجئے، آپ بابا کہاں ہیں بتا دیجئے، کہہ کے مجھ کو سکینہ صدا دیجئے، آپ بابا کہاں ہیں
بتا دیجئے، اور آپ کے پاس خود میں چلی آؤں گی، آپ کے پاس خود میں چلی آؤں گی، مجھ کو مقتل کا رستہ بتا دیجئے، آپ بابا کہاں ہیں بتا دیجئے، اور جا کے رن سے وہ خیمے میں پلٹا نہیں، جا کے رن سے وہ خیمے میں پلٹا نہیں، میرا اصغر کہاں ہے بتا دیجئے، آپ بابا کہاں ہیں صدا دیجئے، اور چادریں چھین کر شمر سب لے گیا، چادریں چھین کر شمر سب لے گیا، میری پھپھیوں کی چادر دلا دیجئے، آپ بابا کہاں ہیں صدا دیجئے، صلوات بھیجیے گا حضرت۔
سورہ فاتحہ۔ بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم، اللہم صلی علی محمد وعلی آل محمد۔ بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم، الحمد للہ رب العالمین الرحمن الرحیم مالک یوم الدین، ایاک نعبد و ایاک نستعین، اهدنا الصراط المستقیم صراط الذین انعمت علیہم غیر المغضوب علیہم اللہم صلی علی محمد۔
جب خاتمہ بخیر ہوا فوج شاہ کا، کوثر پہ قافلہ گیا، پیاسی سپاہ کا، گھر لٹ گیا جناب رسالت پناہ کا، اور خاک اڑ رہی تھی حال تھا یہ بارگاہ کا، اور ہائے مقتل میں آئی فاطمہ زہرا برہنہ سر، اور چلائی زیر تیغ ہے بابا میرا جگر، اور 1900 ہے زخم تنے چاک چاک پر، اور زینب نکل حسین تڑپتا ہے خاک پر، ہائے پہنچی بہن جو بھائی کے مقتل میں نوحگر، اور دیکھا سر حسین ہے نیزے کی نوک پر، اور صدقے گئی لٹا گئے گھر وعدہ گاہ میں، ہائے جنبش لبوں کو ہے ابھی ذکر الہ میں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا نانا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا نانا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، میں نو کے سینہ پر ہوں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا نانا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، ارے نانا دیکھو نواسا کہاں گیا، میں نے کرب و بلا کو معلا کیا، خون میرا آج خاک شفا بن گیا، میں نے بچپن کا وعدہ وفا کر دیا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، میں نو کے سینہ پر ہوں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، اور میرا گھر میرے بچے میری زندگی آپ کے دین پہ سب میں نے قربان کی، میرے ماتھے پہ بوسا دو اب آخری، برسرے نو کے نیزہ سواری چلی، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، اور دین و قرآن بچے تیرا کعبہ بچا، تا قیامت رہے گی اذان کی صدا، مدرسہ بن گئی آج سے کربلا، ہائے نانا مگر میرا گھر نہ رہا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، میں نو کے سینہ پر ہوں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا نانا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، اور چکیاں پیسنے والی ماں کی قسم، میری آغوش میں توڑا اکبر نے دم، کیسے لاشیں جوان لایا سوئے حرم، اپنے وعدے پہ سہتا رہا غم پہ غم، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، اور کتنے لاشیں اٹھائے ہیں ایک روز میں، کتنے آنسو بہائے ہیں ایک روز میں، سینکڑوں تیر کھائے ہیں ایک روز میں، سارے وعدے نبھائے ہیں ایک روز میں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، اور بھائی 32 برسوں سے جو ساتھ تھا، میں نے وعدہ نبھانے میں وہ کھو دیا، اور کھا گئی اس کے شانوں کو یہ علقمہ، وہ گیا اور درد کمر دے گیا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، میں نو کے سینہ پر ہوں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا نانا، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا، اور میرے نانا یہ دولہا یہ کم سن جواں ایسے روندھا گیا دشت میں العما، اپنے بیٹے کو پہچان پائی نہ ماں، اس کی دلہن نے خود توڑ دی چوڑیاں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا۔ اور ہاں وہ اصغر جو صغرا کی تھی زندگی، جس کی خاطر وہ بیمار بچی میری، چھوٹے چھوٹے سے کرتے جو سیتی رہی، اس کا خون اپنے ماتھے پہ مل کے ابھی میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا۔ اور میرے نانا سکینہ کا غم دیکھیے، عمر اتنی سی اتنے ستم دیکھیے، جلتی ریتی پہ اس کے قدم دیکھیے، کتنے مجبور ہیں آج ہم دیکھیے، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا۔ اور شام ریحان و سرور جو ڈھلنے لگی، سر سے شبیر کے یہ صدا آتی تھی، اے بہن اب یہاں سے قیادت تیری، میرے وعدے کی خاطر ضروری ہوئی، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا۔ میں نو کے سینہ پر ہوں، میرا وعدہ ہوا پورا۔ صلوات بھیجیے گا فضل۔
محمد علی محمد صلوات۔ There will be no program next Saturday, but on the day of Chehlum, 19th October, on Saturday, Allama Shahryar Raza Abadi will address the Majlis at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, 1 p.m. sharp, Allama Shahryar Raza Abadi on the day of Chehlum, 19th October, Saturday. Now I request Allama Sayyid Tayyab Moosavi to address the Majlis. But Muhammad Ali Muhammad Salawat.
Thank you so much. Please recite Surah Fatiha for your marhumin and the marhumin of all the mu'mineen that have passed away. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي لا يبلغ مدحته القائلون ولا يسينا معه العدون ولا يؤدي حقه المجتهدون الذي لا يدركه بهد الهمم ولا يناله غوث الفتن الذي ليس لصفته حد محدود ولا نعت موجود ولا وقت محدود ولا أجل ممدود فترى الخلائق بقدرته ونشر الرياح برحمته ووتد بالصخر ميدان عرض ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وحبيبنا وحبيب رب العالمين أبي القاسم محمد
وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين واللعن على أعدائهم أجمعين من أول يوم ظلمهم إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المبين وقوله الحق: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه فمنهم من قضى نحبه ومنهم من ينتظر وما بدلوا تبديلا. صدق الله العلي العظيم. The first of our salawat in honor of Amir al-Mu'mineen and Sayyidat al-Nisa al-Alameen. The second of our salawat in honor of Hassan and Hussein, the masters of the youths of paradise. And finally, with the loudest of your voices, the last of our salawat in honor of the Imam of our time, Imam Sahib al-Asr Zaman alayhi salam. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we're all aware, in the month of Muharram, in the month of Safar, these are the days that we commemorate the shahadat of Abu Abdullah al-Husayn alayhi salam and what happened to the Ahlul Bayt. And in these 2 months, what the speaker should do at the very least in these 2 months is talk about some lessons that we learn or some lessons that we can derive from the events of Karbala. Because when the whole month of Muharram is dedicated to the event of Karbala, then it makes no sense for all of us to come to these majalis, to come to these gatherings and not learn anything from Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Yes, it's important that we talk about the Fazal of the Ahlul Bayt. But it's also important that we incorporate those fazail within ourselves after we leave from these gatherings. If we come here and we say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to all of the Muslims, La asalukum alayhi ajran illa al-mawaddati fil qurba. If we come here and all we listen to is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran that He asks of you nothing but the love of the Ahlul Bayt, and we go home and we don't show that we love the Ahlul Bayt, what is the point of coming to these majalis? It becomes our duty to make sure what we learn in these majalis, to make sure what we learn in these gatherings, it becomes our duty to go back home and incorporate that into our daily lives. One of the lessons that we learn from the events of Karbala is not from the event itself, but it's from one of the personalities that sacrificed themselves for Abu Abdullah al-Husayn alayhi salam. This personality, all of us know. But the sad truth is that there isn't, when you look at the biography of this personality, there isn't much in regards to his biography. Why? Because there was such a large shadow over him that the historians of that time, they focused on this other personality and they left this personality alone. And when you realize who this personality is, you realize why the historians focus more on this other personality. Who is this personality? One of the lessons that we learn from this personality is a lesson in loyalty. Who else do we learn this lesson of loyalty from other than Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam? Who else? When you look at the events of Karbala, you look at the life of my master Abbas alayhi salam, from the time that he was born till the time that he was martyred, he only and only was loyal to whom? Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But does that mean that he wasn't loyal to Amir al-Mu'mineen or Imam Hassan alayhi salam? No, that's not true. He was loyal to all 3 of the Imams. But what do I mean? As soon as Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam came to this world, 4th of Shaban, who was the first personality that he looked at? The narration state that the first personality that he looked at was Abu Abdullah al-Husayn alayhi salam. The last personality that he looked at when he left this world was Abu Abdullah al-Husayn alayhi salam. Just that tells you how loyal he was to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But the sad truth is, many of us, we know about Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam's courage. And when it comes to these majalis, a lot of the people, they focus on his courage, which is absolutely true. There's no doubt that he was courageous. But Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, is that all he was? Did he only defend Imam Hussein alayhi salam through that courage? Or no, did he defend Imam Hussein alayhi salam in other ways also? And this is what I want to focus on. Loyalty to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, not just through courage, but loyalty to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, not just through his actions, but also through his words. Also through his words. If you and I want to be loyal to the Imam of our time today, then we have to learn what it means to be loyal from Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. Because this trait of loyalty, Hazrat Abbas took it to its peak. If you look at all of the other companions of the other Aima alayhi salam, for example, you look at the companions of Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, you look at the companions of Imam Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. For example, if you look at the companion of Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, Abu Hamd Somali, you look at the companions of Imam Riza alayhi salam, Imam Muhammad Taqi alayhi salam, Furat. These companions, what's so special about these companions? Or you look at the companions of Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam. What's so special about Abu Hamza Somali? What's so special about Furat? What's so special about Hisham? What's so special about these companions? They learned something from Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. And it's because they learned something from Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, all of these companions, for their respective imams, they were known as Bab of that imam. Abu Hamza Somali known as Bab al-Sajjad. Imam Zainul Abidin. Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, one of his titles is what? Bab al-Hawaij, that's true. But one of his titles, if you go to Iraq, if anyone's gone to ziyarat, they know the Iraqis, they do one thing. Before they go to the ziyarat of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam, they do one thing. They first go to the ziyarat of Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. And then they go to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Do you know why that is? Because one of the titles that was given to Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam is Bab al-Hussein, the gate to Hussein. And because of that title, they all go to Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam first. They ask for permission. They seek permission from the gate to enter that city. So if you and I want loyalty, or if you and I want to be loyal to the Imam of our time, we need to learn loyalty from Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. But where did Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam himself get this loyalty from? Where? From his parents, from his father, from his mother. If you look at that trait of loyalty, brothers and sisters, today, science today is telling us what the Imam Ali Islam had already told us 1400 years ago. What is science today telling us? Psychology, what is it telling us today? The environment that a child grows up in, it affects them mentally. The Imams had already said that 1400 years ago. If the child, they have an environment where the parents are kind, merciful, and they exhibit good character traits, this child itself, when they grow up, they'll exhibit those same good qualities, those same good character traits. But if this child is in an environment where all the parents do is fight, all the parents do is complain about each other, all the parents do is talk about injustice that's being done, then this child themselves, they'll grow up to have those types of character traits. And I'm talking to the fathers in general. Why? Because this is a lecture on Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. It's important for the fathers. Why? Because all the youngsters, all the young boys, they look at their fathers as their role models. They look at their fathers as their... If the father exhibits bad character traits, the youngster, he'll grow up to have those same bad character traits. Why? Because that was the household that he grew up in. So when you look at the household that Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam grew up in, then you realize why he was as loyal as he was. What do I mean? Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he received that trait of loyalty not just from one parent, but from the other as well. Not just from one parent. People today, they'll get one trait from one parent, another trait from another parent. But Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he received this trait of loyalty from Amir al-Mu'mineen, and this trait of loyalty from his mother Fatima bint Hizam al-Kalabiyya. How? If you look at the life of Amir al-Mu'mineen himself, can you name anyone else that was as devout or as loyal to the Holy Prophet or to Islam other than Amir al-Mu'mineen? No. No one in Islamic history was as loyal to the Holy Prophet as Amir al-Mu'mineen. You go, you pick up history books, the first person that Amir al-Mu'mineen looked at was whom? The Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. 3 days in the Kaaba. After 3 days, when his mother came out, she handed him to the Holy Prophet. That is when Amir al-Mu'mineen opened up his eyes. It's amazing when you compare the two scenarios. Amir al-Mu'mineen came for what? To preserve this religion of Islam. The Holy Prophet brought this religion. Amir al-Mu'mineen came to preserve this religion. The same way Amir al-Mu'mineen looked at that person that brought this religion, Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he looked at that person that was trying to preserve this religion until the end of time. Until the end of time. You look at Islamic history, and you look at the history of Amir al-Mu'mineen, as soon as he could learn to walk, he was defending the Holy Prophet. At the age of 5, the Holy Prophet is going out. The children in Mecca, they're pelting rocks at the Holy Prophet. What does the Holy Prophet do when he comes back home? Hazrat Abu Talib, he asks, "Oh my nephew, who's doing this to you?" And the Holy Prophet, he goes, "Oh my uncle, it's the children. It's the children that are pelting rocks at me. It's the children of the kuffar." When Abu Talib, he goes and he complains to the fathers, the parents of those children. What do the parents say? They say, "Ya Abu Talib, these are children. This is what they do. This is what they do." When he heard this reply, Hazrat Abu Talib, he tells Amir al-Mu'minin, "Ya Ali, from tomorrow on, you go with the Holy Prophet. You never leave his side. When he goes out, you go out with him." Amir al-Mu'minin, he goes out with the Holy Prophet. As soon as a child pelted a rock at the Holy Prophet, Amir al-Mu'minin, he went and he beat up that kid until he went home and crying to his parents. When these kids cried to their parents, these parents, they would come to Abu Talib and they say, "Ya Abu Talib, look what your child has done to ours." And what does Hazrat Abu Talib say? "What can I do? He's a child, this is what they do. What can I do? He's a child, this is what they do." From when he opened his eyes to when he learned to walk. And then you look at his devoutfulness, you look at his loyalty to the Holy Prophet when you come to his teenage years or his early adult life. Who was it that slept in the Holy Prophet's bed when the Holy Prophet was leaving to Medina? Amir al-Mu'mineen. You go later on with all the battles that Islam was fighting, Khandaq, Khaybar, Badr, Uhud, who was the one that came out victorious? Who was the one who was always on the side of the Holy Prophet and never left his side even in battlefield? Amir al-Mu'mineen al-Islam. So you shouldn't be surprised if Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam received this trait of loyalty from his father. But when you look at his mother, how did Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam receive this loyalty from his mother? Fatima bint Azam al-Kilabiyya. This is the name of a personality every sister should know. Why? Because if they want to see what it means to be devout to the Ahlul Bayt in a non-Masum, they look at her. If they want to see what it means to be loyal to a non-Masum, they look at her. If they want to know how to raise a kid so they will be of use to the Imam of the time, definitely they would have to look at her. Fatima bint Azam al-Kilabiyya, who is she? She's the mother of Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, known as al-Baneen. Why was she given this title of al-Baneen? Why was she given this title? It's because of the loyalty that she had. Do you all know why? In her history, Hizam, they say that Hizam, he was out on a journey before she was born. Hizam, he was out on a journey. One night, he sees in a dream that he has this very beautiful jewel in his hand. This man, he comes to him and he says to him, "Hizam, give me that jewel. I would like to purchase that jewel from you." Hizam, he asks him, "What are you willing to pay? What is the worth of this jewel?" And the man, he replies, "Hizam, I don't know what the worth of it is. I don't know what the monetary worth of this jewel is, but I can guarantee you prestige in this world for you and your family, and I can guarantee you prestige in the world to come. I can guarantee you honor in this world for you and your family, and I can guarantee you honor in the world to come if you give me that jewel." Hizam, he says, "Okay, take it." Take it. So this man in the dream, he takes it. Hizam, he wakes up and he tells his companions about this dream. And his companions, they tell them, Hizam, pretty soon your wife will give birth to a daughter. And this daughter will marry one of the most noble people of Arabia. One of the most noble people of Arabia. When Hizam came back from his journey, they told him that what? They told him that a daughter had been born in his house. And he named this daughter Fatima. He named this daughter Fatima. The sad part is, when it comes to the life of Lady al-Baneen, we have a little bit about how she was born. But from her birth all the way until when she marries Amir al-Mu'mineen, there isn't much about her. There isn't much about her. So the second part of Hizam's dream came true when Amir al-Mu'mineen, he's looking for a wife. He tells his brother Aqil, Ya Aqil, I want you to find from amongst the Arabs such a lineage, such a woman whose lineage has nothing or no one but brave people, that if I was to marry into that lineage, this woman would give birth to a magnanimous and fearless son for me. This is something for everyone to think about. Two things. One, does Amir al-Mu'mineen not know the lineage of the Arabs? Does he not know the lineage of the Imam? He's Imam. Does he not know himself? Why is he asking Aqil? Why is he asking Aqil? You have to remember, Aqil was known as a specialist in that field. By asking Aqil, what does Amir al-Mu'mineen say? Go to those people that are known as specialists. Even though there was no one who knew lineages better than Amir al-Mu'mineen, but because Aqil was known for that, it didn't degrade Amir al-Mu'mineen one bit, but what did it do to Aqil? It took his status higher. Why? Because Amir al-Mu'mineen is going to him. One. Two, today, living in this society, everyone that is capable of getting married, they want to get married. But what is the reason that you want to get married? Amir al-Mu'mineen, you look at Amir al-Mu'mineen, he's showing you one way. The reason Amir al-Mu'mineen wants to get married is for what? Pure and pious offspring that will benefit Islam. Today, people that are willing to get married or they're able to get married, is this what they're thinking about when they want to get married? No. What are they thinking about? How much wealth does this person have? What are they thinking about? How beautiful is this person? How handsome is this person? This is creeping up into Islam. That too within Shia Islam. Living in this society, we need to take what will benefit Islam as a whole, not just us. Not just us. Sallallahu Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. When Aqil, he tells Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ya Ali, marry into the Hizam family. He says, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ya Ali, there's no lineage that I know that is more ferocious. There's no lineage that I know that is more warrior-like than this Hizam family. Marry into this family. Amir al-Mu'mineen, he says, Aqil, fine. You take the proposal for me. Aqil, he goes to Hizam, and for 3 days, Hizam, he takes care of Aqil. And when Aqil doesn't leave, that's when Hizam, this is how the Arabs do things. You'll be the guest for 2-3 days, and after 3 days you're not gone, then they'll assume that you need something from them. So he says, Aqil, can I help you with something? Is there anything that you need help with? Aqil, he looked at Hizam and he said, Hizam, I've come here to give you the best of this world, and I've come here to give you the best of the next world. Hizam, I've come here to give you honor in this world, and I've come to give you honor in the next world. Hizam, he goes, what are you talking about, Aqil? And Aqil, he goes, Hizam, I've come with the proposal for your daughter's hand in marriage from Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam. From Amir al-Mu'mineen. Hizam, he just had to hear this. He gets up and he says, Aqil, are you joking with me? Are you joking with me? Aqil, he goes, no, Hizam, why would I be joking with you? He goes, do you swear that Amir al-Mu'mineen, Yasubuddin, Sahib Zulfiqar, he's the one who's proposing to my daughter? And Aqil, he goes, yes. He's the one who's proposing. So what does Hizam do, brothers and sisters? Does he say yes and give Lady al-Baneen to Aqil? No. He says, Aqil, wait right here for me. Let me go ask what my daughter wants. Let me go ask the mother what she says about this. Let me go ask the daughter. In some Islamic countries today, the father, without even asking the daughter, he says yes and he sends her off. This isn't the sunnah of the Holy Prophet. This isn't the sunnah of the Aimah alayhim salam. Where did this come from? This is just cultural. Where did this come from? The Holy Prophet, when Amir al-Mu'mineen came for Lady Zahra's hand, what did the Holy Prophet say? Did he just say yes and give her? No. He said, Ya Ali, wait, let me ask Fatima. Let me ask Fatima what she thinks. The same thing here. What does Hizam say? He says, Aqil, wait, let me go ask. And the narrations, they said, when Hizam, he went, as soon as he got close to the room where al-Baneen was, they say that her mother, she was combing Lady al-Baneen's hair. Hizam, he was behind the wall, behind the door. And he hears a conversation that happens between Lady al-Baneen and her mother. al-Baneen says to the mother, oh mother dear, his mother or her mother, she knew dream interpretation. So she says, oh mother dear, I had a dream last night. Can you tell me what this dream means? Can you tell me what this dream means? So she said, what was the dream that you had? She says, oh mother dear, last night I dreamt that I was in this beautiful field. I was looking up at the stars. I was looking up at the moon. And I was just completely engrossed in thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All of a sudden, the moon, it comes down and it sits in my lap. After the moon, 3 other stars, they come and sit in my lap. I was completely astonished. Oh mother dear, what do you think this dream means? When the mother hears this dream, she says, oh my daughter, this is a very good dream. Pretty soon, you will marry a nobleman, and from that nobleman, you'll have one son who is as beautiful as the moon. And you'll have 3 other sons that are as beautiful as the stars. As beautiful as the stars. As soon as Hizam heard this, he comes through the door and he says to the mother and he says to al-Baneen, congratulations. This dream or this interpretation that you just gave for this dream, I'm here to make this a reality. And the mother, she goes, Hizam, what is the matter with you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He says, Aqil, he just came right now. He's here right now. And he came with a proposal from Amir al-Mu'mineen. He looks at his wife and he says, what do you think? Do you think our daughter is truly ready to go into that family? Do you think our daughter is truly ready to go to that family? And the mother, she looks at her husband and she says, oh Hizam, I've trained this daughter of ours. I guarantee that Amir al-Mu'mineen never once will he complain about her. Never once in his lifetime will he complain about her. When the mother says this and the daughter agrees, what happens? Hizam, he goes back and he gives his word to Aqil. And look at the loyalty that Fatima bint Kilabiyah has. Look at the loyalty. She knew who Dahl al-Bayt were. She knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had ordered everyone to love Dahl al-Bayt. And because of that love, after she was married, she comes to Amir al-Mu'mineen and she says, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, I have 2 requests. He goes, Fatima, what are your 2 requests? One request is that you never call me Fatima. My first request is that you never call me Fatima. Why? Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, because I know Hassan, Hussein and the children of Fatima will hear that name and they'll miss their mother and they'll start to cry. I don't want to see tears in their eyes because of my name. 1, loyalty to the Ahlul Bayt. 2, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, what does she do? When she comes to the house, she sends a letter inside. She sends a letter inside saying that I am not your mother. I am your servant. Whatever you need me to do, whatever you want me to do, I will do. Do not think of me as your mother, but think of me as your servant. 1, do you all give me permission to come into this house? This is the love, this is the devotion that the mother of Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam had with Ahlul Bayt. And this was the same love, this was the same devotion that she passed on to her 4 kids. If you look at Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, not once does he ever call Imam Hussein alayhi salam his brother. Not once. From childhood until he was martyred. Why? Because Lady al-Baneen, she trained all 4 of her sons to call Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein masters. She trained them in such a way that they always knew that Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein were not their brothers, were not their equals. No, they were greater than them. They were their masters. Just as she was a servant to this household, all of her sons were also servants to this household. So when you look at this life of Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, from the mother's side, nothing but loyalty. From the father's side, nothing but loyalty. From the father's side, loyalty to what? Loyalty to the religion, loyalty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. From the mother's side, loyalty to what? Not just loyalty to the religion, not just loyalty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but also loyalty to the Imam of the time. And when it comes to Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam and the way he showed that loyalty, at the age of 6 or 7, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he's giving his sermon in Masjid al-Kufa. Qambar is there. Imam Hussein is there. While he's giving the sermon, while Amir al-Mu'mineen is giving the sermon, Imam Hussein, he looks at Qambar and he says, Qambar, I want some water. I'm thirsty, can you get me some water? Hazrat Abbas, young age, 6, 7, 8 years old. As soon as Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam says, I want some water, Abul Fazl Abbas, he says, Qambar, you don't get up. You are the servant of Amir al-Mu'mineen, I'm the servant of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam. My master has asked for water, I will go bring him water myself. At a young age. If all of us who have kids, all of us who have children, we want our children to be useful for the Imam of our time, we train them from a young age. We do not wait until they're 15. We do not wait until they're 16. No. By the time they're 15, 16, they don't know anything about the religion. Why? Because we haven't trained them about the religion. But when he brings the water, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he's giving that sermon. And what happens? Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he trips and all of the water falls on the ground. When all the water falls on the ground, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he sees this, he stops the sermon, he comes and he kisses the arms of Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. And he starts to cry. He starts to cry. Loyalty at the age of 8. Later on, loyalty to Amir al-Mu'mineen, loyalty to Imam Hassan, loyalty to Imam Hussein. Loyalty to Amir al-Mu'mineen, how and when? The Battle of Siffin. Amir al-Mu'mineen's army fighting against Muawiyah's army. There's a youth who goes out into that battlefield. He goes and he kills everyone that comes, or every opponent that comes in front of them. When he kills every opponent that comes in front of them, the army of Muawiyah, they think that's Amir al-Mu'mineen in there. They think that's his Amir al-Mu'mineen. Amir al-Mu'mineen, what does he do? He comes out of his tent and he stands right next to that youth. When he stands right next to that youth, now the army is confused. This whole time they thought that it was Amir al-Mu'mineen. But now Amir al-Mu'mineen has come out. So they ask, who is that man? When they constantly ask, Amir al-Mu'mineen tells Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam to remove the veil. And that's when Amir al-Mu'mineen himself, he says, Huwa al-Abbas Khabir Bani Hashim. That is Abbas, the moon of the Hashimi clan. Loyal to Amir al-Mu'mineen. Loyalty to Imam Hassan. He was loyal to, like I said, 3 Imams, not just one. Loyalty to Imam Hassan. How? When? To the point where after Imam Hassan al-Islam was martyred, after his casket was being taken, when arrows were shot at the casket of Imam Hassan al-Islam, do you know who it was that took out his sword from his sheath and wanted to kill Marwan ibn Hakam? Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. He looks at Imam Hussein and he goes, Mawla, give me permission. I'll go kill them right now. Imam Hussein, he goes, Abbas, put away your sword. This is what it means to be loyal. Whatever anger you have when the Imam tells you to suppress it, you suppress it. Whatever you want to do from yourself, if the Imam tells you not to do it, you listen to that order, you obey that order, and you don't do it. You don't do it. This is what it means to be a Shia. This is what it means to be loyal to the Imam. Today, if you think about it, brothers and sisters, this concept that we have of marja'iyya, what is this for? What is this training us for? What is this training us to do? When a fatwa is given, it's our duty as followers to follow it. It's our duty as followers to follow it. That's it. Tomorrow when the Imam comes, he gives an order. It's our duty to obey that order. That's it. This is what marjiyat is for. It's training us. It's supposed to train us. So when the Imam comes tomorrow, because when the Imam comes tomorrow, there's no more taqleed. There's no more taqleed when the Imam comes. Tomorrow when the Imam comes, that's it. It's his hukum and it's our obedience. We do not do taqleed of Imam Zaman. No, you do not do taqleed of Imam Zaman. Even today, there's some people that say we do taqleed of Mawla. There's no taqleed of Mawla. There's only hukum. He gives an order, you carry out the order. That's it. That's not taqleed. You do taqleed of what? You do taqleed of a non-masum. Taqleed of Mawla, we do taqleed of Mawla. Pakistan, India is creeping up. When you're uneducated, this is what happens. The more knowledge you have about Islam, the more your mind opens up. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. But after Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he showed his loyalty to Imam Hassan alayhi salam. Now it comes time to show his loyalty to Imam Hussein. How does he show his loyalty to Imam Hussein? Like I said before, brothers and sisters, what's sad is Imam Hussein alayhi salam, he cast such a huge shadow over that whole time period. We do not know much about Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam. You look at that personality. You look at the personality of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, he was always in the shadow of Imam Hussein. And that shadow was so vast, historians were not able to write much about him. Why? Because the focus was completely on Imam Hussein. The focus was completely on Imam Hassan. The focus was on Amir al-Mu'mineen. Even today, biographers today, if 1400 years from now, some of us or one of us does something, will everyone 1400 years from now know our biography from when we were born till we died? No. They'll know the biography of whom? The famous people that lived in this time period, the people that overshadowed us. They'll know their biography, but will they know our biography? No. This was the same case with Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. Imam Hussein alayhi salam's shadow was so vast, it completely covered Hazrat Abbas. And when you look at what type of a loyal servant he was, I would say that this is exactly how he would want it to be. Where he constantly stayed in the shadows of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam. From the time that he was born until the time that he passed away. And you look at his loyalty, brothers and sisters, was he only loyal during the events of Karbala? No. You look at his loyalty before the events of Karbala. Where can you find that loyalty to Imam Hussein alayhi salam? In his speech, not just his actions. Where do you find it? The Hajj. Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam, they've come to Makkah now. Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he's gotten on top of the Kaaba. Imam Hussein, he's sitting next to it. When he's sitting next to it, Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he gets on top of the Kaaba and he starts his sermon. How does he start? Alhamdulillahillazi sharafa haza biqudumi abihi. Alhamdulillahillazi. All praises for Allah who honored this house with the arrival of his father. Please, if you want to know the status of the Ahlul Bayt, learn from someone who knew the status of the Ahlul Bayt. All praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who honored Baytullah, who honored this house with the arrival of his father. Biqudum, qudum means arrival, coming. Why does Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam use this word? Why didn't he use the word wiladat? Because certain words, they have certain connotations to them. Wiladat means born. Qudum means arrival. Arrival means what? That you existed, now you're coming from one place to another. You're coming from one place to another. In Shia theology, we have narrations that say what? The Ahlul Bayt, before the creation of this universe, they were what? In the form of nur. In the form of nur. There's no denying these narrations. Our scholars say yes, these narrations are true. If you look at the narrations of Hadith Qudsi, if you look at the narrations of when the Holy Prophet went on Miraj, you'll see narrations where they say that the Holy Prophet, he saw the 12 Imams in a sea of light praying. But Abu Fazl Abbas, he says what? Alhamdulillah alladhi sharafa hadha biqudumi abihi man kana bil ams baytan asbaha qibla. This house was nothing more than a house before the arrival of Amir al-Mu'mineen. After the arrival of Amir al-Mu'mineen, this turned into the Kaaba. Meaning what? Meaning just like Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, before that ruh was put into Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, none of the angels did sajda towards it. But after that soul was put into Hazrat Adam, that's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders all of the angels to do sajda in front of it. Now after Amir al-Mu'mineen's arrival, this soul of the Kaaba has come. Ya Ali. Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now the soul of the Kaaba has come. Abul Fazl Abbas, like I said, learn who these are, know who the Ahlul Bayt are through that personality who knew who the Ahlul Bayt were. What does he say? Ayyuhal kafaratul fajara. O you kafirs and O you who do wrongdoings openly. Fajirs. Fajara comes from Fajr. What season is this? It's the season of Hajj. Tell me, are there any kafirs that go for Hajj? No. Hajj is for Muslims. Abul Fazal, there's a reason Imam Ja'far Sadiq alayhi salam said that, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala. There's a reason Imam Ja'far Sadiq alayhi salam, he said, Kana Ummil Abbas Basira. My uncle Abbas, he was insightful. And when you read this sermon of Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, you realize why that was. Ayyuhal kafaratul fajra. Oh, you kafirs and wretched people. This means what, brothers and sisters? This means that not everyone who recites La ilaha illallah is a Muslim. You can be a kafir still reciting La ilaha illallah. To be a Muslim, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Not only that, not only do you recite it on your tongue, but you accept it in your heart and you follow that kalima. You accept that kalima in your heart. Meaning if the Holy Prophet tells you to do something, you do it. If he tells you not to do it, you don't do it. You don't do it. But Abul Fazl Abbas, he says, O wretched kafirs and oppressors, you're not allowing the Imam of the pious to visit the Kaaba? The one who has the most right to do so. If it was not for the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and not for the unseen mysteries of Allah, and if Allah had not willed that His creation would be tested, then this Kaaba would have uprooted itself and flown to my master. But my master honored it by coming to it. The way Amir al-Mu'min honored the Kaaba, that's the same way Imam Hussein alayhi salam honored the Kaaba. Think about what's being said. When you and I, we go to Hajj, are we honored that we went to Hajj? Are we honored that we saw the Kaaba, or is the Kaaba honored that it saw us? We come back and we're called Hajis. They say, congratulations, you were honored by going to Hajj. Congratulations, you were honored by seeing the Kaaba. Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam says, no, that's not how it goes for Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam. It's not that he was honored because he came to Hajj. It's not that he was honored because he saw the Kaaba. No, the Kaaba was honored because he came to it. It was the honor of the Kaaba that Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam came to it. What does he go on to say? He says what? Verily people kiss Hajar al-Aswad, but Hajar al-Aswad kisses the hands of my Mawla. Hajar al-Aswad kisses the hands of my Mawla. The will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the will of my Mawla. The will of my Mawla is the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does that mean? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills for a shay to be, it is. That will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala means what, brothers and sisters? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills something to be, Imam Hussein alayhi salam wills it to be. When Imam Hussein wills it to be, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills it to be. And this goes for all of the Ahlul Bayt, not just Imam Hussein alayhi salam. When they will something to be, it's the same as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willing something to be. There's no difference between their will and Allah's will. There's absolutely no difference. And this is exactly what Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam is saying. He's saying, Imam Hussein's will is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. If Imam Hussein alayhi salam willed to go to Karbala, or if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willed to go to Karbala, that was Imam Hussein's will as well. That was Imam Hussein's will. There is no difference between their wills. I swear by Allah, if it were not for this, then I would have attacked you the way the eagle attacked sparrows. I would have attacked you the way eagle attacks sparrows. I would have cut you into pieces. Are you trying to compete with those who played with death during their childhood? How great must they be in their adult life when they were playing with death in their childhood? How great must they be? So what does he go on to say? He says, O people, what has happened to your intellect? Do you not recognize what is the difference between the family of Prophet and the family of Yazid? Do you not understand the difference? On one side is the family of Yazid who drinks alcohol, and on the other side is the master and owner of the pool of Kawthar. On one side are the people whose house is the incarnation of evil and impurity, and on the other side are those who are the incarnation of purity, and they are the owners of revelation and Quran. This is Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam describing to who? Muslims who don't even recognize what Yazid is. This is where Islam had fallen down to. Even after this warning, they wouldn't come to help Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam. What does Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam? He says what? He says, you are repeating the same mistakes that the Quraysh committed. They planned to kill Rasulullah, and you are planning to kill the son of Rasulullah. They planned to kill Rasulullah, and you're planning to kill the son of Rasulullah. Look at what Abul Fazl Abbas says. He doesn't say you're planning to kill the son of Amir al-Mu'mineen. You're planning to kill the son of Rasulullah. Why is he saying this? He wants them to know that that connection between Imam Hussein and Risalat exists there. He wants them to know that. Yet, it falls on deaf ears. And what does he go on to say? He says, how can it be possible for you to kill Abu Abdullah al-Hussein when the son of that Ali is the protector of the son of Rasulullah? The same way that Amir al-Mu'mineen protected Rasulullah in his time. Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he says, I am the son of that Amir al-Mu'mineen, and I will protect the son of Rasulullah. The same way. And you realize that's exactly how Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam protected Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Then he goes on to say what? He says, if you have the courage, then come and try to kill me. Then you will be able to fulfill your evil desire. I swear by Allah, as long as I'm alive, you will never be successful. As long as I'm alive, you'll never be successful. And when we get to Karbala, we realize what? As long as Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam was alive, they were never able to get close to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam. They weren't able to get close. The night of the 9th, the companion of Imam Hussein and the Hashimi clan, they're together. Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, they're making a map of how the attack should be tomorrow. All of the companions are there. Habib al-Muzahir and Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, they're making the camp. They're making the map. Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, he tells Habib, me, Ali Akbar, and a couple of the companions with yourself will go straight through the army of Yazid. We'll get to Sham and we'll conquer it. Habib ibn Zahir, he takes this map to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam. And Imam Hussein, he looks at that map and he says, Habib, who drew this map? Did my brother Abbas draw this map? And Habib says, yes. Imam Hussein, he looks at all of them and he tells them, our victory is not this way. Our victory tomorrow is through shahadat. Abbas, you're not allowed to fight unless I give you permission. And when you look at Karbala, brothers and sisters, Abul Fazl Abbas alayhi salam, didn't go out even once. When he wanted to fight, what does Imam Hussein al-Islam tell him? He says, Ya Abbas, give me your sword. The children are thirsty, but give me your sword. Take the spear and go. Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah. Sallallahu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Sallallahu alayki ya Siddiqatu Fatima. Sallallahu alayka ya Hasan al-Mujtaba. Sallallahu alayka ya Gharib al-Ghuraba. Ya Aba Abdullah al-Hussein. Brothers and sisters, it's the 21st of Ramadan and Mawla Ali looks towards Imam Hassan and sees that his eyes have been injured due to crying. Ali says, "Oh my son Hassan, do not cry this much." Imam Hassan replies, "Father dear, if I do not cry now, then when will I cry? My grandfather left, my mother left, and now you are leaving me. Father dear, who are you entrusting me to?" When Hassan asked this question, my master Ali calls all of the kids and one by one entrusts them to Imam al-Hassan. But brothers and sisters, Abbas is still standing and waiting by the door. When Ali does not call Abbas, al-Banin comes and she asks, "Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, have I or my son Abbas done anything to upset you?" Ali replies, "No, al-Banin, neither you nor Abbas have done anything wrong. Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, my son Abbas is crying. You called each one of the kids and entrusted them to Imam al-Hassan, but you did not call Abbas." Ali replies, "O al-Banin, I married you for the sake of this child. Ya al-Banin, I raised Abbas for the sake of my son Hussein." Brothers and sisters, Abbas was waiting by the door and Ali calls out, "Oh Abbas, my son, come to me." Abbas runs from the door and sits down next to his father. Amir al-Mu'mineen says, "Oh Abbas, put your hands on top of Hussein's hands." Abbas replies, "Father dear, I'll put my hands on top of Hussein's feet." When Abbas stretched out his hands, Ali says, "Oh my son Abbas, when Hussein becomes a traveler, then at that time stay with him for my sake." Brothers and sisters, it's Asra Shur. There aren't any companions left, nor is Akbar left. Abbas asks Hussein for permission to fight, but Hussein says, "No, Abbas, you are the commander of this army." Abbas looks around and says, "Oh my master, what army am I the commander of now?" "Master, there's no army for me to command." Hussein says, "Ya Abbas, go bring some water for the children." Abbas makes his way to Furat and wants to drink from the water. After he picks it up in his hands, he remembers the thirst of Sukaina and says to himself, "Oh myself, how can you drink this cold water when the children of Hussein are thirsty?" He throws the water and makes his way back to the camp. On his way back to the camp, some soldiers of Yazid, they hid behind trees and attacked my master, severing his arms. Then another soldier, he shoots an arrow, striking Abbas in the eye. Abbas goes into a ruku position so he can take the arrow out. His arms were severed. Maybe he wanted to take the arrow out with his knees. As soon as he went into ruku, another soldier struck my master on the back of the head. This is when Abul Fazl Abbas, he sends his last salam to Hussein. "Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah." Mullah Hussein arrives at the body of Abbas. He puts his head in his lap and says, Abbas, now my back has been broken. Abbas, now the enemy is rejoicing at my calamity. Abbas, he opens his eyes and says, Oh my master, thank you for the trouble of coming here. Master, I would like to trouble you one more time. I had heard from my mother that when I was born, the first face I looked at was your holy face. Oh my master, one of my eyes has an arrow in it and the other is filled with blood. Mullah, can you please wipe the blood off so that I may be able to see you for the last time? Oh my master, if I had my own two arms, I would not have troubled you like this. Ya Mullah, my whole life I never asked you of anything, but today I have two wishes I would like for you to fulfill. Brother Abbas, tell me what those two wishes are. Mullah, my first wish is that you do not take back my body to the camps. Please leave my body here. I had promised Sukaina would bring back water, but now I am ashamed to see her. Tell me, Abbas, what is your second wish? Mullah, whoever comes to me for visiting, may they not go back empty-handed from here. Abbas, until today you were known as Qamr Bani Hashim. After today you will be known as Babul Hawaij. But Brother Abbas, I also have a wish I would like for you to fulfill. All of your life you referred to me sometimes as Imam and sometimes as Mullah. Abbas just one time referred to me as brother. Abbas replies, Mullah, this is how my mother had raised me. Brothers and sisters, in a state of extreme thirst, Sukaina was waiting for her uncle Abbas. When she sees her uncle's flag come towards the camp, in a state of joy, she tells the children, Look, my uncle Abbas is coming back with water. When Hussein reaches the camp with Abbas's flag, Sukaina cries and asks, Ya Abati, Ain al-Abbas. Ya Abati, Ain al-Ammi, Ain al-Abbas. Father dear, where is my uncle? Where is Abbas? Zainab gets out of her tent. Hussein picks Sukaina up into his lap. With tears in his eyes, he says, Oh my daughter, the tyrants have martyred Abbas. Zainab recalled the 21st of Ramadan when her father had told her that she would be a captive and brought to Kufa. At that time, she had said, Oh, father dear, how would I become a captive when I have a brother such as Abbas? Now Zainab knew why her father had said it. When this news reaches the tents, the sounds of crying could be heard. Ya Muhammad, Ya Ali, Ya Jafar, Ya Hamzata. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Matam Hussein.
स्याह रात में जिंदा के दर पे रो रो के सकीना कहती है बाबा ये शब सताती है और जुदाई आपकी उस पर ये खाक का बिस्तर कहीं अंधेरे में बच्चों को नींद आती है ये सुन के ज़ैनबे मजलूम बोली गम न करो कहानी कहती हूँ मैं एक सुनो सकीना सुनो सकीना کہانی سنو ہاں سکینہ، 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 ایک شہنشاہ تھا ہائے سکینہ، ایک شہنشاہ تھا یثرب میں رہا کرتا تھا، اس کا گھر وہ تھا کہ قرآن جہاں اترا تھا، در پہ جبریل سا دربان رہا کرتا تھا، اس کا آنگن بھی ستاروں سے بھرا رہتا تھا، اس کے دروازے سے خالی نہ کوئی جاتا تھا، آسماں اس کی سخاوت کی قسم کھاتا تھا۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی، اس کے بابا کو در علم کہا جاتا تھا، ماں کو شہزادی یہ کونین کہا جاتا تھا، اس کے بیٹوں میں نظر عکس نبی آتا تھا، بیٹیوں کو گل پاکیزہ کہا جاتا تھا، اس کے ایک بھائی کی رگ رگ میں وفا رہتی تھی، ایک بہن ساتھ میں سائے کی طرح رہتی تھی۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی۔ ایک دن کیا ہوا ہائے سکینہ، ایک دن کیا ہوا وہ گھر سے سفر پر نکلا، اس کا سب کنبہ بھی قرآن کی حفاظت کو چلا، اشقیاء نے اسے پھر دشت بلا میں گھیرا، 3 دن تک اسے پانی بھی میسر نہ ہوا، ہو گئی عام ہر ایک جور و جفا اس کے لیے، اور پھر جنگ کا میدان سجا اس کے لیے۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی۔ اس کے ایک بیٹے کے سینے میں سینہ ٹوٹ گئی، بھائی کے ہاتھ کٹے تیر لگا مشق چدھی، لاش پامال بھتیجے کی بھی مقتل میں ہوئی، بے زباں قتل ہوا اس کا چھری اس پہ چلی، اس شہنشاہ کے کنبے پہ غریبی چھائی، بجھ گئے سارے دیے شام میں غریباں آئی۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی۔ خیمے جلنے لگے نزدیک ستمگر آئے، اس شہنشاہ کی بچی نے تماچے کھائے، کان زخمی ہوئے خون آنکھوں سے ٹپکا ہائے، ڈھونڈنے باپ کو مقتل میں وہ کیسے جائے، جلتے دامن کو لیے گنج شہیداں میں گئی، رسی گردن میں بندھی شام کے زندہ میں گئی۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی۔ پھر سکینہ نے کہا ہائے سکینہ، پھر سکینہ نے کہا رہتے ہیں وہ لوگ کہاں، بولی زینب کے ہوئے سب وہ اسیر زندہ، قصہ آخر ہوا نیند آئی نہ تم کو میری جاں، بولی رو رو کے سکینہ پھوپھی اب نیند کہاں، تم تو کہتی تھی کہانی سنو نیند آتی ہے، اس کہانی سے میری نیند اڑی جاتی ہے۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی۔ بولی رو رو کے سکینہ یہ میرا قصہ ہے، اس کہانی کا شہنشاہ میرا بابا ہے، نیزہ جس کے لگا سینے میں میرا بھیا ہے، میرا اصغر ہے لعینوں نے جسے مارا ہے، میری داد تم ہو پھوپھی جان میری جاتی ہے، یہ کہانی تو میرے گھر کی نظر آتی ہے۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی، جس کو سینے پہ شہنشاہ کی نیند آتی تھی، دشت میں ہائے چچا کہہ کے جو چلاتی تھی، جس کے کانوں سے لہو بہتا تھا جو پیاسی تھی، اپنے بابا کی جدائی میں مری جاتی تھی، اس شہنشاہ کی بیٹی وہ سکینہ میں ہوں، جس کا دشوار ہوا قید میں جینا میں ہوں۔ ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی، ہاں سکینہ کہانی سنو، ہاں سکینہ کہانی۔ ختم جب سرور و ریحان کہانی یہ ہوئی، وہ جو سنتی تھی کہانی وہ سکینہ نہ رہی، تھامے زنجیر نقاہت سے اٹھائے قیدی، ایک ننھی سی لحد کانپتے ہاتھوں سے بنی، سر شہنشاہ کا گودی میں لہو روتا تھا، وہ حسینہ کا بس ایک شور بپا ہوتا تھا۔ یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین
یا حسین یا حسین۔ صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، 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 صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے۔ لب دریا ذرا دیکھو، لب دریا ذرا دیکھو، یہ علم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے۔ القمہ مٹ نہیں سکتا تیرے سینے سے کبھی، القمہ مٹ نہیں سکتا تیرے سینے سے کبھی، القمہ مٹ نہیں سکتا تیرے سینے سے کبھی، تجھ کو معلوم نہیں نقش قدم کس کا ہے۔ لب دریا ذرا دیکھو، لب دریا ذرا دیکھو، یہ عالم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے۔ لکھ رہا ہے جو قلم ہو کہ وفاؤں کی کتاب، لکھ رہا ہے جو قلم ہو کہ وفاؤں کی کتاب، لکھ رہا ہے جو قلم ہو کہ وفاؤں کی کتاب، کربلا دیکھے تو یہ ہاتھ قلم کس کا ہے۔ لب دریا ذرا دیکھو، لب دریا ذرا دیکھو، یہ علم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے، صورت شیر خدا جاہو حشم کس کا ہے۔ یا حسین منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں 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 ہائے سجاد کو لے آئی ہے تقدیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں منزل شام غیرت شبیر کہاں خیر ہوت غرما تم کا دل ڈرتا ہے خیر ہوت غرما تم کا دل ڈرتا ہے خیر ہوت غرما تم کا دل ڈرتا ہے کوئی للہ بتا دو کہ چلے تیر کہاں کوئی للہ بتا دو کہ چلے تیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں ڈھونڈنے جائے گی کس جگہ ماصغر کو ڈھونڈنے جائے گی کس جگہ ماصغر کو ڈھونڈنے جائے گی کس جگہ ماصغر کو دشت خونخوار میں ہے تربت بے تیر کہاں دشت خونخوار میں ہے تربت بے شیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر چین سے تو ایک دام سکینہ کیسے چین سے تو ایک دام سکینہ کیسے چین سے تو ایک دام سکینہ کیسے اب گھر بار کہاں سینہ شبیر کہاں اب گھر بار کہاں سینہ شبیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں در بدر خاک بسر حال پریشان دینا در بدر خاک بسر حال پریشان دینا در بدر خاک بسر حال پریشان دینا مجمع عام میں یوں بارش تطہیر کہاں مجمع عام میں یوں بارش تطہیر کہاں منزل شام غیرت شبیر کہاں منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں آج کوپے میں ہے بے پردالی کی بیٹی آج کوپے میں ہے بے پردالی کی بیٹی آج کوپے میں ہے بے پردالی کی بیٹی ہے شہزادی کو نین کی تشہیر کہاں، ہائے شہزادی کو نین کی تشہیر کہاں، منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں، منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں، آج شاید کے زمانے میں علمدار نہیں، آج شاید کے زمانے میں علمدار نہیں، آج شاید کے زمانے میں علمدار نہیں، ورنہ دربار میں عباس کی ہمشیر کہاں، ورنہ دربار میں عباس کی ہمشیر کہاں، منزل شام کہاں پیر کہاں، منزل کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں، قتل شبیر ہوئے لٹ گیا گھر دیرا کا، قتل شبیر ہوئے لٹ گیا گھر دیرا کا، قتل شبیر ہوئے لٹ گیا گھر دیرا کا، دنگ سر دین کی خاطر گئی ہمشیر کہاں، ننگے سر دین کی خاطر گئی ہمشیر کہاں، منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں، منزل شام کہاں غیرت شبیر کہاں، یا حسین 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 یا حسین، اللہم